Alexa, pause. Hello, ladies and gentle boys. How are we? Hope we are well. If it is not apparent from the title of the video, and if you've not already a follower on Instagram, on TikTok, especially Instagram, please drop me a follow on Instagram, /Lewis Holden _. Bit of a brutal username, I know. But we're officially in prep, mate. We've started. We are actually on day 2. Yesterday was day 1. I wasn't sure how we were going to be running it. I wasn't sure if we were going to be dropping into just like a maintenance phase. So I was in like a pretty big surplus. I was eating like 5,000 calories. I wasn't sure if we were going to drop from that 5k to like maybe 4 and a bit. I'd drop a little bit of water and glycogen, but I'd try and hold my weight a little bit. Dropping drug usage down, basically on a TRT dosage to get health in a good spot. But we are officially just starting out. So I have dropped drugs down to just above a TRT dosage, which I'll touch on later on in the video. But that is us. We have dropped calories. Calories have went from just over 5,000. I say over 5,000 because there was quite a lot of things I wasn't tracking, like sauces, some olive oil, like maybe a wee cookie here and there, maybe the extra off-plan meal here and there. So I could have been 5,500 calories if I'm honest on most days. But that initial drop, we're right down at 3,500 calories. We've got basically 10-15 minutes of cardio after every training session, 25-30 minutes on rest days as well. So this is it, man. This is it. And we're already on the damn 0 carb meals. So we are. Nah, carry on. We're not really, but I'm now very fucking structured with my meal plan. I've got everything put in place now. I'm going to be having the same breakfast, I say breakfast, lunch. That's not how my meals work. The same meal 1, meal 2, meal 3, meal 4, and meal 5. And they're all going to remain the exact same meal throughout this prep. I may change out a meal here and there, but what that's going to mean is like as my food intake continuously comes down, all I simply need to do is look at meal 3, right? Look at that meal I'm having. What is it? Potatoes and chicken and veg, and carbs get pulled down. Just take away some fucking potatoes, mate. All right, it's so simple. People make dieting so fucking hard. The only time dieting is hard is when you are very lean and tired and fatigued. That's when dieting's hard. The actual food part, in my humble opinion, is pretty damn fucking easy. It's a little bit of mental restraint, a bit of a structured meal plan, and then Bob's your uncle, mate, okay? But we'll talk through the prep, the plan of action, everything that's happening with drug usage, when the first shows are, what the shows are, all that good shit. But for now, we're going to take you a bit through a day in the life. It is Thursday. Day 1 of prep was officially yesterday, Wednesday the 8th. I'm actually going to take a note of that, Wednesday the 8th, because I think that's cool. I've actually taken a wee note in my notes. Wednesday 8th. I was 242 pounds yesterday. This morning, Wednesday the 9th, I've dropped fucking 4 pounds, mate. Just about. I was 238.7 pounds. So that's a 3.5 pound drop. That's bloody mad, mate. Bloody mad. So today's agenda, it is currently 8:30 in the morning. Set the alarm for 7:30. Snoozed it, of course, till 8 o'clock. I needed an extra lie-in, man. Done the legs yesterday. And the legs are battered. Absolutely done in, man. I'm going to still continuously having my training partner for legs on a Wednesday. I need that, mate. Legs is a point I want to look really fucking good on stage. So I need that training partner there on a leg day to just give me that push so these legs can look the best they've ever goddamn looked, mate. But plan of action today, eat this bowl of yogurt. We've got some yogurt, blueberries, dark chocolate and a little bit of honey over it. Fuck knows what the calories are, but I'm just eating it. Well, I do know, it's on my MyFitnessPal, but it doesn't matter for this video. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go for a sunbed straight after this. I'm then going to go to the gym and I'm going to do steps, cardio, sauna, steam room, come back home, eat. We're going to go to Zara. There's a brand new Zara that has just opened up in Glasgow, which I'm going to go to and maybe buy some shit. And then yeah, take you through the day, and I'll also just talk you through some prep shit as the day goes on. Sit back, relax, and enjoy, my man. That's good, man. Very good. We're back home and we're on the iPhone because we're out and about today. We're out and about. We've got the new iPhone 15. Let's put it through its what do you call that? Put it through its paces. Put it through its paces. Yeah, mate. That sunbed this morning, a bit burnt from it. Am I? A little bit red. Today's fit. We've got the Nike Jordan trackies, a little bit oversized, kind of nylon ones. Represent 24/7 tee. Plain black Zara hoodie, River Island / Zara utility jacket. We'll get a pair of kicks on soon. Right now though, we are making some breakfast. So, diet's not changing too much. As I said, if you followed me for a while, you'll know I'm a big fan of breakfast bagels. So what we're gonna have, today's a rest day, so we ain't having 2 bagels with 2 potato scones, with 2 eggs, with 4 bacon. We're gonna have 1 bagel with 4 bacon, 1 egg, 1 potato scone, because it is a rest day, so calories are a little bit lower on a rest day. I think we've got 375 grams of carbs today, 60 fat and 250 protein, so aiming for that today. So yeah, gonna get this food sorted, gonna get this food eaten, and then we're gonna head up to the big massive Zara up in Glasgow that just opened up and get a couple of bits. I need I'm going to try and get another couple of pairs I'm going to get a grey pair of joggies. I've had the same grey pair from Zara for like 2 years. I wear them in the gym. I need another pair for cutting about. I'm going to try and get another couple of tank tops, like vests for in the gym. Cause man will be getting shredded, looking lean as fuck. While I get some good ass vests to make us look pretty damn buff as fuck in the gym. So that is the current game plan. By the way, you know I'm a bit lifestyle-y. We do a lot of stuff, don't we? Get the size of the boy. Get the size of the boy. You big dog. Where did I put it? We're also on the clean now as well, by the way, for anyone that's interested. Taking 40 mcg of clenbuterol every damn morning. Where did I put the fucking cream? Where did I put it? There we go. This is what I'm going to be using now. I take pride on skincare because when you are taking anabolics, when you're putting your body under stress from the gym, from training, from bodybuilding, you need to take care of yourself. Get good soap and get some good body lotion. We're on the Nivea Soft. This goes on the body, chest, delts, arms, and obviously the face and the neck. So yeah, anyway, I've chatted enough shit. So I'm gonna eat the bagel now. I'm full of energy, man. Full of beans. Full of beans, mate. Whenever I go anywhere, right, out shopping, wherever, I pee every 5-10 minutes. Just went to Zara after the toilet and I'm back in for another damn pee. That kind of monster just goes through me, mate. It's through me. So, prep chat. Come on. Let's talk through it. You know you're starting prep. You know you're going to start you know you're going to start getting leaner when you trim the body here. Look at the size difference. Well, you can't really see a difference, but look at how much bigger your fucking legs look when you just trim them. Honest to God, that is the key to having big muscles. Anyway, let's talk through the damn updates of prep, what the game plan is. Let's talk about the shows, what shows we're doing, everything you need to know, food, what we're doing with drugs, everything you want to know about a prep. If you're new to this, you don't really know too much about bodybuilding, now you'll know. If you're a bodybuilding fan, if you like watching this shit, now you'll have a bit more of an insight as to what is this mic on? Yep, as to what I'm doing. Okay, so let's talk about the food drop. The food drop first. So I run with training day and non-training day food. So that just means less calories on days that I don't train. For the simple reason of you don't burn as many on rest days because you don't have that training session there. So the current macros and calories for training day food, we were eating 5,000 calories at the end of that bulk there. Now we are eating 3,450 calories, 500 grams of carbs, 250 grams of protein, and 50 grams of fat. On rest days, we are 3,040 calories, 375 grams of carbs, 250 protein, and then 60 fat. So a little bit higher fat on rest days. So because the fat's a little bit higher on the rest days, I'll maybe include like a higher fat cut of protein, like maybe prawns, a bit of beef, all that good shit. So yeah, so we went from food being up at the 5,000 calorie mark pretty much every day. Because even on my rest days, I was eating like a bit of a prick, mate. I was eating a lot of food. So just from that, I mean, today, when I'm doing this video just now, all the clips that you've seen before here were on Thursday. We're now on Monday. I'm lazy. I know I'm lazy. So since last Wednesday, I have dropped 10 pounds of body weight. And the reason you're able to get away with that is, like, I always say to clients as well, when they're trying to lose fat or get a little bit shredded, is spend more time on the higher food and just eat the same shit. I can guarantee if you spent 2-3 months with your food being escalated over time, and then you hold that higher end of food for a prolonged period of time, as soon as you drop the food down, your body weight's going to drop. So a large part of that body weight is literally, when you drop the carbs and the calories from where they were at, a large amount of that scale weight that's been dropped is going to come from water and glycogen. Okay, so that's why sometimes when you ever start a diet, you sometimes feel a bit skinny fat. Like, the reason for that is your arms, your chest, the muscle isn't as full and isn't as big because you've taken away a lot of carbohydrates. 1 gram of carb holds on to 3 grams of water. So if I've taken out 300 grams of carbs, it's a lot of water and glycogen that's been taken away. So then you don't have that full big look, but you're not lean there yet. So you almost feel skinny fat. It's a mental thing, mate. I was posing today after training push, and I'd done it for 2 minutes, and I put my top back on. I didn't feel happy. It's mad. It's mental. It's mentality over everything. But on top of that, cardio has also been increased now. I personally asked for cardio. There wasn't, like, there was supposed to be rest day cardio, so on rest days, 25-30 minutes. But I was feeling really unfit. Like, I was getting a little bit out of breath. I just didn't feel fit at all, and that actually a bit self-conscious and a little bit nervous with heart health and stuff. So straight into it, 10-15 minutes cardio post-workout on every session. I play it by ear at the moment. It depends how hard I push that leg day. I might not do it after the session. I might just do it at night because I don't want my legs to be too fucked. So 10-15 minutes of cardio on training days, 25-30 minutes of cardio on rest days, and about 10k steps per day as well. Okay, now out of the nitty gritty stuff, how long is prep? So the first show should be the very end of March. Okay, so it's the 13th of November now, so the 25th, at the very end of March is going to be the first show, and then within the first 3 weeks of April, I've got a show every week. So there'll be a show the first week of April, second week of April, and the third week of April. They're all in Scotland. In fact, so is the first show. So 4 shows in Scotland, doing the Scottish shows, and then there will potentially be one down south, down in England. I need to play that by ear because I've got my brother's stag do in the middle of May. So I'll be wrapped up the Scottish shows for the middle of April. So if there's a show I'm looking to do, I just need to see where the location is. Okay, so it'll probably be down south somewhere. So those are the shows. So that's around 22 weeks away. So in terms of what we're doing right now, we have just dropped into a health phase / sports TRT phase. So a true TRT would be around 125 milligram of test, 150 milligram of test. We don't have the luxury and don't have the time for where the shows are to have an 8 or 12 week period on TRT. Okay, we don't have time for that. So we're running a 5 week period on 200 milligram of testosterone, just to hold on to a bit of strength, hold on to a little bit of fullness, so I'm not completely depleting myself in this 5 week health phase, because I'm still dieting here. So I don't want to lose a fuck ton of weight in this first 5 weeks and then also be on proper TRT and just shrivel. So 5 weeks TRT or sports TRT, and as soon as that 5 weeks is done, we're on week 2 now. So when it gets to week 5, we're going to start titrating the drugs back up. So we'll be using testosterone. I was going to put it in the camera there, I don't need to. So we'll be using testosterone, and then we'll be putting Masteron in. That will be the 2 compounds that I use throughout the cycle. We are currently using Clem every morning. So every morning I am taking 40 mcg, sorry, 40 milligram, you would die. 40 mcg of Clen. This just increases your resting heart rate. So as soon as I take a tablet of this in the morning, within 20-25 minutes, my resting heart rate should be higher. So when your resting heart rate is higher, you burn more calories. What do I want to do in prep? Burn more calories. So utilising that. On top of that, we will be using, obviously, titrating drugs up throughout these weeks. So once I've finished the first 5 weeks of this health or sports TRT phase, I'll probably have dropped a decent bit of weight. But then what's going to happen is we're going to grow into the prep. Because we're pushing the drugs back in, I'm almost going to like grow again, but into the prep, into the leanness, if that even makes sense. So I'm excited to see how we look throughout that time. Because when I done the photo shoot last year, if you're new to the channel, I done a photo shoot last year, and I'm really aiming to beat, obviously I'm going to beat the look, but I always keep on relating back to how I looked in that photo shoot. Like, I looked alright, but I wasn't that happy. I realised how much of a lack of muscle I've got for my height. Like, I need a lot more muscle. So I'm really actually fucking nervous and shaking myself in case I diet down and don't look the way I want to look. It's in my head 24/7, in my head 24/7, so I'm fucking shitting it, but I'm excited to see how we grow in. We're also using double the amount of drugs that we used last year. Alright, double the amount of drugs. So we're going to have a different look. It is also very likely we will be utilising 10 or 12 weeks out some trenbolone. I've never used it in my life, so we'll see how we get on with that. We'll start at a very, very, very small dose, probably around 50 milligrams, and then we'll see how I feel. And then we'll titrate up a tiny wee bit, or just hold it there. But I'll see how I feel. If I feel a bit mad, then I'll come off it. If my sleep's an issue, I'll come off it. So we'll play it by ear. But that is essentially what we're doing. So Groundhog Day now, man. Keeping food the same, meals the same, all that shit the same. It's just a case of chipping away, and trying my best to get fucking shredded. That is all I want to do. I want to be on that stage and be the most conditioned person. I literally want to be the most conditioned person. I now try to detach myself from scale weight and how big I look, and just focus on seeing that scale weight gradually come down. Not focus too much on the number, not give a fuck if I'm below 100 kilo, because I've been 110 kilo, being big, being below that. It's all mental. I'm not going to fill out clothes as much, and it's just a mental thing. I might not fill out my t-shirts as much, but underneath it, I'm going to look fucking amazing. I'm going to have shredded abs, delts, triceps, all that shit will look mad. So that's what I need to try swiftly change the mindset of thinking about how good you're going to look getting shredded. Do you know what I mean? And then the rebound, that is what I'm buzzing for. After I finish these shows, it's how lean you are, and it's how responsive you are to then grow from it. Like, as soon as you start growing from a shredded state, you absolutely morph the physique. The rebound phase is nuts. So I'm just hoping it takes me one step closer to that look that I've got my vision set on. I've had my vision on a certain physique and a certain look for a while, and every year I'm itching closer and closer and closer to it. I think this will put us a massive step ahead to get there, and then I think, you know, after prep, bulk for the rest of 2024. Probably bulk into 2025, maybe have like one aggressive mini cut in there and get a bit leaner again, bulk again. So maybe a 5-6 month bulk, big mini cut, another 3, 4, 5, 6 month bulk, and then big diet again, and then see how we're looking, rebound, and that should be me. I should be looking the way I want to look, unless I win these shows and I get an absolute fucking buzz for it and end up becoming a bodybuilder. We'll see, mate, we'll see. But listen, that is what we're doing. That is what we're damn doing. Alrighty, so hope that gave you a bit of an insight to the game plan, the plan of action. That is what's happening. That is it's going to be Groundhog Day these next couple of months. Alrighty. So if you enjoyed today's video, you know what. Whoa, mate, look at that dust. That's fucked. If you liked today's video, give it a like. If you've not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the damn channel. More daily, not daily, more lifestyle vlogs, more day in the life, more full days of eating, prep updates, physique updates, training footage, all that good shit, voiceovers, mic'd up sessions, you name it, we're doing it, okay? As of, we'll be a week into prep in 2 days, so I'm going to try and make sure as a minimum we will have a weekly video, but if I can push out 2 videos a week, then I'll push out 2 videos a week, okay? Guys, whenever you're watching this, day, morning or night, have an awesome one, and I'll catch you guys in the next damn video.